Hi everybody, it's Kara, and I wanted to share these tags that I created the last couple days with you guys. I want to start though by wishing everybody a Happy New Year because it's January 1st. I am lucky enough not to have to go to work today. I also don't have a big celebration or anything like that to deal with, so I got to have a little bit of crafty time and I found time to film this video. So I hope you guys are also enjoying your day, however you're spending it, and I hope you had a really great holiday season. So I wanted to show you these tags for a couple reasons. The first one is that I'm going to be hosting a swap over at Art and Sassy for these tags. These are going to be in the art journaling group, and it's kind of a mixed media art journaling group where we get to play with all of our art supplies. And I kind of got away from doing that for a while last year, and one of my little crafty resolutions is that I want to kind of get back to some of the things that I really enjoyed. And for whatever reason, towards the tail end of 2013, I just kind of felt like I was all over the place with my projects. And I'm going to focus in this year a little bit, I think. And one of the things I really want to focus in on is the art journaling and the mixed media, because it, for me, is very, very relaxing. I have a lot of fun with it. And these tags were a great example of it. I got to do a lot of things here and just kind of play and not really have to do too terribly much thinking with this project. So I really liked that. So let me just kind of show you what I did. They're obviously very similar, so I'm going to focus on one of them so you can kind of see the steps that I took. The first thing I did was I cut out these tags using my Tim Holtz die. This is the larger tag. I believe it's 3 by 6 1/4. And I used this wafer board that I picked up and showed you guys in a haul, several videos back. I really like this. I think I'm going to get some more of it when I'm, closer to being out, but it's thicker than cardstock, even a thick cardstock like the paper tray ink or something like that, but it's not as thick as most of the chipboard that I have. So it was really a good material to use for this tag. And what I did is I basically first started off by taking some dictionary pages that I had and adhering them down, and I flattened them out overnight, under a big pile of books. Basically, that's my flattening out machine, or whatever you want to call it. And I didn't care if I got, little wrinkles or anything like that. I just wanted it to be really adhered and stuck down. And then the next day I stamped on it, as you can see, a couple different times with this big stamp I have that has kind of a polka dot background. And I stamped on it with a Versamark ink, and then I used some clear embossing powder. And once it had cooled off, I then came in with a couple distressings. I believe I used peacock feathers, and I think this is spiced marmalade. And I just put the distress ink over the whole thing. And what happens is, because parts of it are embossed with the clear, obviously the distress ink won't stay there, it won't adhere. So I get all this really kind of cool polka dot background. And it turned out, I think, to be a pretty cool effect. And then when all that was done, I took a couple different sanding tools and I really distressed up the edges. I like that some of the cardboard or the wafer board that was the tag itself is showing through. I really like that kind of grungy look on this tag. And then I came back on the edges with some walnut distressing just to kind of darken up the sides. Once all that was done, I had kind of the tag base ready to go. And I started getting all of the embellishments ready. So, for example, this little bee that you see here goes with Be a Dreamer. Both of these come from Simon Says Stamps. They're a tag and die set that I picked up. You'll see those in a haul video in a few days probably. I'm waiting for a couple more things to come in before I do that. But of course I couldn't wait to play with them. So I die cut this out, and then this is actually embossed. Hopefully you can kind of see that it's a shiny black that I kind of got from an embossing powder I have. This little light bulb die and stamp in the background there is from My Creative Times. I showed you guys that a while ago. Finally got around to using it. And then I took some corrugated paper I had, ripped it up, put it up on some pop dots so it had some dimension, added the sentiment on ripped paper, tossed on a few sequins, which I know I showed you guys those sequins that I bought, but I am loving the sequins. I actually just ordered a few more packages. I kind of like them more than I do bling. They're a little bit easier for me to work with, but we'll see if that continues. And so I added those in gold and green just to kind of go with the colors that I have here, and put on some fibers that I bought a long time ago. I just periodically pull them out and use them, but there were some good oranges and greens in there that really match. And then this was a little wood veneer Studio Calico heart, but it just kind of blended in with these two colors, so I put some stickles on there just to kind of make it pop out a little bit. And there are the two tags. So if you have any questions about anything I did, I know I just kind of ran through it briefly, let me know. I will be posting my swap today, and a lot of other new swaps have been posted. We have a lot of new hosts over at Art and Sassy helping us out, and they came up with some fantastic ideas this month. So if you're interested in those, there will be a link down below. You can go check us out. And I think that's it, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a really wonderful holiday season. I hope you got everything you wanted from Santa or whomever you asked for it from. And that I hope that this year brings you many blessings and wonderful things. And as always, I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye, everybody.